Who should win the Ballon d'Or for 2025? It's been the talk of the town. Some people have one player, while some people have another, and even a honorable mention is entering their mix for Ballon d'Or conversations. I'm going to be running through my personal four in terms of who will be the top four for the Ballon d'Or and give you reasons as to why they should win it from an individual point of view. So I'm going to be making arguments for all four individuals. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Social medias will be down in the description below. And let's get into these conversations. So Ballon d'Or is normally rewarded for the best player in world football throughout a season. So the 2024-25 season has nearly been concluded. Obviously, the Club World Cup is still being played. But in terms of domestic football, Champions League, FA Cup, Copa del Rey, etc., that's all over. And the four players that's up for Ballon d'Or conversations, in my opinion, is Ousmane Dembele, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and excellent finish, Mo Salah. And the reason why they're up for consideration is because they've had sensational seasons that guided their team to big trophy wins. So let's start with Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele, obviously, he's a treble winner, especially winning the Champions League. He was rewarded for his efforts Champions League Player of the Season. And yeah, man, his run in the knockout stages needs to be considered because he was clutch. He scored the vital away goal against us in the Champions League round of 16, which is Liverpool. Got assists in both legs against Aston Villa away from home. Then he got the crucial first goal against Arsenal at the Emirates, and he played through a vital assist to Hakimi so he can whip it into the far corner to advance PSG through to the final. And then the Champions League final, he matched works. Got an assist as PSG won the Champions League in convincing fashion against Inter Milan. And going through his stats, overall he has registered 48 GA in all competitions. In the league, 21 goals, joint golden boot with obviously the Marseille striker that used to play for Manchester United. He registered 8 assists in the league. Then in the Champions League, he has the most GA out of any PSG player in their history, surpassing Kylian Mbappe's record. 50 games played, 8 goals, 6 assists. And obviously the crowning moment was the Champions League. And that definitely puts him up in considerations for Ballon d'Or. Many people feel like he should win it because obviously he helped his team win big trophies, a treble, and he was the best player. So, yeah, man, Ousmane Dembele, redemption arc. Injuries after injuries, problems at Barcelona. Because when he was at Dortmund, people was touting him to be one of the best players in the world for the next few years. Then he went to Barcelona for one of the highest transfer fees in football history. Because Barcelona wanted to replace Neymar. It didn't work out at Barcelona for various reasons. Went to PSG and reinvented himself. And now he's one of the best players in world football. So big up Ousmane Dembele every time. And it was brilliant how he bounced back. Because obviously that World Cup 2022 in the first half, it was a shambles and people written him off, including me. But I'll eat humble pie. He is now showing why people had so much expectations for him when he was a youngster. And it's good to see him fulfill his potential now. So let's go on to Lamine Yamal. As Yamal, 17 years of age, has took the world by storm with scintillating performances, clutch goals, clutch assists, making the whole team better. Barcelona, he is the cake. He makes everything happen for that side. And going through his GAs, obviously he's won the domestic treble, La Liga, Copa del Rey, Spanish Super Cup. Obviously 21 goals and 25 assists. And for someone that people view as someone that's aesthetics based, he has a lot of GA to counter that argument. I don't think he's just aesthetics. Yamal is basically, he's complete, man. He's the complete player. He has the ability to change the game. He can entertain the crowd and also be productive and efficient in the final third. Most big chance created, most successful dribbles, and La Liga's under-23s player of the season. And Yamal has everyone talking and saying that he's the best player in world football. Lothar Matthäus said that he should win the Ballon d'Or. Marco van Basten said that he should win the Ballon d'Or. And he's getting high praise from one of the greatest players to ever play the game. So, yeah, man, Yamal's PR, his status is rising every day. He is a, he is a certified superstar. So, let's get on to Rafinha now, and Rafinha's record is actually ridiculous this season. I'm not gonna lie. In total, he has 59 GA for his club. 59 GA this season. 18 goals in the league, 11 assists, and he was rewarded La Liga's Player of the Season. In the Champions League, he tied the record held by Cristiano Ronaldo for a player with the most GA in Champions League history. 13 goals, 9 assists, 22 GA. Copa del Rey, 1 goal, 4 assists, and obviously Super Copa, 2 goals, 1 assist. So he went crazy this season. And obviously, before the season started, Barcelona was talking about, there was rumours going around that Nico Williams could potentially make the move to Barcelona, given that Yamal and Nico Williams had a sensational partnership in Euro 2024 as Spain went on to win the European Championships. But Rafinha went on and he bounced back. Hansi Flick gave him an arm around the shoulder and the rest was history. Domestic treble winner, vital for their goals, big chances created. He's high in that regard in terms of statistics. And he should feel unlucky that he didn't win Champions League Player of the Season, because if you're equaling the record for the most GA in Champions League history, alone that should win you Player of the Season. But ultimately, for the Ballondor, which I don't agree with, by the way, they value trophies rather than individual performances. And don't get me wrong, there's players that has the individual performances and the trophies, but for that particular competition, which is the Champions League, I personally believe Rafinha was the best player. And yeah, man, his record, ridiculous. Scoring countless goals against Real Madrid, scoring a hat-trick against Bayern Munich, scoring vital goals against Benfica, obviously coming up clutch against Valencia, Atletico Madrid. Like, he was going crazy this season, especially in the Champions League, and he's rightfully in the conversations for Ballon d'Or. And my last, but certainly not least, excellent finish, Mo Salah. Now, Premier League winner, Player of the Season, Golden Boot winner, Playmaker Award, only the second player in football history to win top goal scorer and top assister in multiple seasons after the GOAT, Lionel Messi. Football Writers Player of the Year, 29 goals, 18 assists, equal the record for the most GA in Premier League history, and all the records now. The first player in Premier League history to score an assist in 10 plus consecutive games, 3 times. The first player to win Player of the Season, Golden Boot, and Playmaker Award in the same season. What else? The most league games with a goal and assist in a single season in the Premier League, and he tied the record which was held by Lionel Messi in the Europe's top 5 leagues. Like, he's broke so many records left, right, and centre. So because of that, and his carry job from August till March, because he did take 2 months off, but the carry job from August till March, especially from an attacking point of view, cannot be ignored. He was going crazy. Goal and assist every week with performances to back it up. He was an assassin, and this might be the most easiest PFA Player of the Year win in the history of the PFA Awards. But ultimately, people are going to say his performances in the Champions League and obviously the Carabao Cup final against Newcastle ruined his chances of winning the Ballon d'Or, which I understand to a degree, but the Ballon d'Or should be based on individual performances. And domestically in the league, no other player in the top five leagues have had better seasons from a domestic point of view than Mo Salah. And it's clear to see records, awards, winning the league. Come on, man. Mo Salah went crazy. So, yeah, man. And in total, in terms of GA, he has 57 GA in all competitions. So, yeah, there are my 4 front runners for the Ballon d'Or. Honourable mentions, Pedri, I believe he's the best midfielder in the world, has been ridiculous this season. Vitinha, been ridiculous this season, orchestrating everything. Nuno Mendes, best left back in the world by a country mile. He locked up some of the best players in world football with ease. And yeah, man, his performances for Portugal as well has to come under consideration, because he just won the Nations League and he held his own against arguably the best player in world football, both defensively and also from an attacking point of view. And yeah, man, the Ballon d'Or race, me personally, if you're going to ask me who I believe should win it, it's subjective for me personally, because all 4 of those players have legitimate arguments. But who has a bigger argument out of everyone is Ousmane Dembele. As for who I think's going to win it, I think Ousmane Dembele will win it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Yamal, because Yamal is getting a lot of praise, and I do feel like that there could be there could be a world where they actually give the award to Lamine Yamal. So don't be surprised if Yamal gets Ballon d'Or, but me personally, I believe Dembele will win it. And here is my take on the Ballon d'Or. Who do you think should win the Ballon d'Or? Leave your comments down below. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And new video will be out very soon, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching.